Okay. The war has begun. The Kanki army have engaged Zhaos soldiers, the Gyokuho unit have engaged Zhaos soldiers, and we've finally set eyes on one of our true targets with no large enemy force in sight. On top of that, we've made it there earlier than planned, meaning that we could have even more time on our hands to lay waste to Retsubi. OUSEN truly is something special. Although the things that he's doing now are pretty standard for smart generals, it just shows that he doesn't overlook any minor details. To be able to fully understand warfare like he does, to the point where he repelled multiple enemy attacks without even slowing down the main army one bit, is just great, especially seeing as we've arrived there early as well. There does seem to be something strange about to happen though, because things are never this easy. I doubt it's going to be as simple as attacking Retsubi with no soldiers to stand in our way and then move on. Like, I have a strong feeling that Zhao either has his trap set or something is going to interfere in the not too distant future. I also think that OUSEN is well aware of this, just by the simple fact that he's making the Haishin unit and Yotano's soldiers be the ones to siege Retsubi. Like, he could have easily just ordered his men to do it, seeing as they were already on the front lines, as well as being prepared to go. And what's more is that he hasn't even told the Haishin unit a plan of attack yet, even though this is Zhao's version of Kankoku Pass. So this is going to be pretty interesting. I like characters like OUSEN in stories and situations like these because they always keep you guessing. Even when it looks like they're doing something completely simple and ordinary, you end up being sucked into a web of traps and counterattacks. It's just so interesting to see him at work. Even when he's on the back foot, it seems like the enemy is always the one that is truly at a disadvantage. He's just a genius when it comes to warfare. Those eyes of his see everything. And even though I don't think it's going to be easy as just going in there and wrecking everything, I do think that this is a great opportunity for the Haishin unit to rack up some achievements, especially if they're the ones that take the head of like the chief of the village or something essential to taking down Retsubi. It would be pretty good to see them actually rack up some achievements this early on so that they don't have to worry too much in the later stages. But then, like, if they could rack up achievements all the way through, that would just be beautiful. That would be amazing. We'd finally have a general Shin on our hands. And yeah, it was kind of interesting to see how some of the new members of the Haishin unit were freaking out at the sheer sight of the war. It reminded me of back in the day when that was Bihei and his brother completely freaking out over the sight of the first campaign. It's going to be great next chapter to see how they perform, because it's been showcased that their physical condition is better than that of the older Haishin unit members, seeing as they were all the best of the best that completed the training that Ten set for them, even though like people like Bihei were saying that if they were to take those tests, they probably would have failed straight away. Well, I say all of them completed it, but there were two that didn't. But those two brothers are legends in their own right. I wonder if they're going to be like the Overwatch, taking out key figures in the battlefield to tilt the battle in favor of the Haishin unit. Or will they even have the courage to shoot down a living person? Because in practice, everything's all rosy until you're shooting arrows into somebody's actual body, like actual flesh. And I might be wrong, but I think up until now, they've only ever shot dummies, targets, or they're hunting animals. So I guess their moment of truth is fast approaching. But overall, I'd rate this chapter an 8 out of 10. It's keeping the hype up for me. Things just keep building up and building up. I feel like everything is about to go down in the next chapter or maybe the one afterwards, depending on whether or not there really is a trap set for them or not. And the fact that we didn't even see any progress from Roboku this chapter really makes me feel like he's going to make a grand appearance sooner rather than later. But who knows? Like the video if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already for more of that Kingdom greatness, and I'll see you guys in the next video. 1.